हेलो एवरीबॉडी। आज हम थर्ड चैप्टर हमारे रोग निदान का जो कि था रोगी परीक्षा, उसका नेक्स्ट टॉपिक डिस्कस करेंगे जो कि था मूत्र परीक्षा। सो व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट परीक्षा, वी हैव ऑलरेडी डिस्कस्ड अबाउट अष्ट स्थान परीक्षा और अष्टविध परीक्षा दैट वाज गिवन इन योग रत्नाकर, एंड इन दैट डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ अष्टविध परीक्षा योग रत्नाकर्स अष्टविध परीक्षा, we see that there is a description about Mutra Pareeksha, right? We see that there is a description about Mutra Pareeksha. Now what is Mutra Pareeksha? Mutra Pareeksha can be, overall can be understood as examination of urine, right? Examination of urine. In this we examine the urine of the individual. Now Ayurveda itself emphasizes a lot on examination of urine, because according to Ayurveda, examination of Mutra Pariksha gives us many things. Like, it reflects about the metabolism of the individual. We get to know about the metabolic status of the individual through Mutra Pariksha. We also get to know about the imbalanced state of dosha or dosha predominance, right? We get to know about these things through Mutra Pariksha. Now Mutra Pariksha also signifies that what are the toxins, or what are the level of toxins in our body is, right? Because through urine and through feces only, like, the toxins from our body get evacuated through these two, or even sweat, right? These are the passes through which human excretes, or through which they put the toxins out of their body, right? So these are the things that we try to understand about the human body through Mutra Pariksha. Now there are set of things that is given in Ayurveda that should be there in normal urine, such as there is a specific quantity, right? Specific quantity about the urine कि हाँ एक इंडिविजुअल है तो उसके में उसको इतना यूरिन पास करना होता है डेली. इफ ही इज पासिंग वे मोर देन दैट अमाउंट, then he is suffering from certain diseases, and if his urine output is less than that given value, then also the chances are that he is suffering from certain diseases, right? So according to Ayurveda, the Mutra Praman is 4 Anjali, right? Mutra Praman is what? Mutra Praman according to Ayurveda is 4 Anjali. What we see is that this Praman, if urine output is more than 4 Anjali, ठीक है, urine output is more than 4 Anjali, then the individual is probably suffering from certain diseases such as prameha. In prameha, or commonly known as diabetes mellitus, what we see is the individual's urine output will be more than 4 Anjali, right? We also see that in Pittaj Arsh, that is hemorrhoids, that the urine output increases. In fever also we see that the urine output increases slightly, right? And there are certain diseases in which there is a decrease, we see that there is a decrease in the urine output. So if urine output is less than 4 Anjali, then he or she may be suffering from certain diseases such as Atisar. In dysentery we see that there is a net decrease in the urine output. in mutra shay or anuria, right? So these are the diseases which we commonly see, that when urine output decreases, these are the probable causes of that decrease. Now there is a peculiar colors of urine that is given by our acharyas, that the urine's color should be this particular color, and if we see that there is a difference in that color too, then the chances are that he or she is probably suffering from some disease, right? So what is the color of urine according to our classics? So according to Yoga Ratna, the examination, while we do the examination of urine, the color we see is a vivarnam. That is, it should not have any characteristic color, right? It should not have, urine should not have any characteristic color. It should always be normal yellow or pale yellow color, right? It should normally be yellow or pale yellow color. It should never be any different or any characteristical, that is, it can never be red, it can never be dark yellow, it can never be green, anything like that. It is normally, it doesn't possess any characteristic color. It is always pale yellow, right? Now we see that in Vata dominant state, it is Pandu Varna. In a Pitta dominant state, it is of red color. In a Kapha dominant state, it is frothy, right? We know what frothy means, right? And in case of Dvandaj means if any of the two doshas are in dominant state, then the color we see is, it is of mixed color, right? Any of the three colors that is given, it will be mixed of any two of them, right? And if we see that there is a black color of urine, then that will signify sannipataj state of doshas, that all three doshas are in dominant state. All three doshas are in dominant state, right? So we see black color. Now the next thing we study about Mutra Pareekshan is the clarity. So now we all know that what normal urine is quite clear, right? Normal urine is clear, right? It is clear. Now in certain diseases, this clarity of urine is similar to certain elements, right? For example, if urine is clear as water, then the disease that the individual is probably suffering from is uddakame. If urine resembles semen, then individual is probably suffering from Shukrameha. We study about all these things in Prameha Nidan, right? In Nidan Sthan of Charak, we study about these different type of Meha, and in that we study about Udak Meha, Shukra Meha, Majja Meha, and all these type of Meha. And in that description हमें पता चलता है कि अगर हमारा यूरिन इस पर्टिकुलर एलिमेंट की तरह दिख रहा है, then the chances are that we are suffering from this particular type of prameha. So that is why clarity of urine is very important in diagnosing while we are doing the diagnosis of a disease, right? So normal urine is always what? Normal urine is always clear. It doesn't resemble anything. It is as clear as it gets. If it is clear as a water, then it will signify that the individual is suffering from Udakameha. If urine will resemble as a semen, then it will signify that the individual is suffering from Shukrameha. Right? Now let's discuss about the odor of the urine. Right? So while talking about the odor of the urine, Acharya Kashyap has mentioned that normal gandh of urine is not very irritating, right? Acharya Kashyap says that normal odor of urine is that urine is na ati gandhi, right? Na ati gandhi. According to Acharya Kashyap, the normal smell is that it is not ati gandhi. Not ati gandhi means what? Not very irritating smell. It doesn't smell very much, right? It doesn't irritate. Is the normal smell of the urine. Now when we talk about the ras, what is the ras of urine? What is the taste of urine? I don't know how they understood about the taste of urine, but we will have to study it. So the normal taste or ras of urine is, according to Charak Acharya and Shushruta Acharya, it is Katu and Lavan. And according to Acharya Harit, it is Shar Re Rasa, Katu Ras and Madhur. So we see that there is three opinions about the taste of the urine. First one is by Acharya Charak. Acharya Charak says that it is Katu and Lavan. Second is about Acharya Shushruta. उनके अनुसार भी जो टेस्ट है वो कटु और लवन होगा. तीसरा जो हमें ओपिनियन मिलता है वो आचार्य हरित का मिलता है कि उनके अनुसार शार रस का होगा, कटु रस का होगा और मधुर रस का होगा. Right. Now next thing that we study about urine is the sparsh. How will be the sparsh of the urine? Now in nowadays we don't really touch the urine of the individual, to examine him. We will just study about these things for the theory purposes. There is no such thing as we will be touching it or anything like that. There is technological advancements. We will be using that to examine the urine now, but for the theory purpose we will be just looking into it, right? So the touch or the sparsh of the urine is ushna sparsh, right? Specifically when freshly passed urine. the sparsh of the freshly passed urine is ushna. Okay, it is ushna. So these are the things that we study in Mutra Pareeksha. Again, we study about the Praman of the Mutra. We study about the color of the Mutra. We study about the clarity of the Mutra. We study about the odor of the Mutra. We studied about the rasa of the Mutra, and in the end, we studied about the sparsh of the Mutra. That it will be Ushna sparsh. It will be of Ushna sparsh when freshly passed urine is touched. Right? Okay. So these are the things that we study in Mutra Pareeksha. The next thing जो सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग हमें पढ़नी थी वो है तैल बिंदु परीक्षा. राइट. तो तैल बिंदु परीक्षा इज गिवन इन द PDF. It is not very explainable, if that makes sense. So it is given in the PDF itself. If you want to read it by yourself. Everything is given in the PDF. Just by heart it, because it will be of, according to me, it will be of no use in your practical life, because you won't be doing Tal Bindu Pariksha ever in your life. So just read it, go through it, by heart it. If it comes in your paper, just write it and never study it again. So this is all for today's video about Mutra Pariksha. It's important, and we will also be studying about Tal Bindu Pariksha in this PDF. So study it by yourself. In the next video, we will talk about Mala Pariksha, Jihva Pariksha, Shabd Pariksha, Sparsh Pariksha, Drik Pariksha, and Akriti Pariksha. This all thing we will be looking into the next video. That is all. Thank you.